Hey everybody, Jason Harwood from the corporate office wanting to share with you a great success story from a recent party. This is from Joanne in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. She recently had a really outstanding party, over 1,000 PRV, so I asked her to share with me a little bit about what made for such a successful party, and I wanted to share that with you. She says 3 key things. The first thing she says, the secret to my success is having a wonderful and supportive Scentsy family around me. Barb and Sharon, her sponsor and her sponsor's sponsor, Barb and Sharon have been behind me every step of the way. They are always available for advice and brainstorming new ideas. So this is an absolutely critical element to a successful Scentsy business, is that support, that love, connection, and kindness that Heidi talked about in her keynote address at Reunion. If you have a sponsor that you connect with, that's great. If you don't, go out and find a Scentsy mentor. One way or another, find someone within Scentsy that you can connect with. If you have downline, your #1 task is to try to connect with them in meaningful ways. It will make all the difference in them running their business successfully. So that's key, and she identifies that as the #1 key, is the connection that she has with her sponsor and her upline. On to the party. She says, my customers have become my friends. I do not pressure them to have parties of their own, as most of my customers have very busy lives and find hosting overwhelming. Instead, I create opportunities for them to join me at other locations. This creates the feeling of an evening out, an evening away. She then goes on to describe that many of her hosts are basket party hosts. So Joanne reaches out to her customers and does kind of a night out, get a night away. She does parties in other locations and then does basket parties, because a lot of the people that she has connected with don't want to take on the task of doing a party at home, and that's absolutely fine. Home parties are great, basket parties are great, but just connecting with people is important. So you know, many different ways that you can do a party. If people don't want to do home parties, don't let that shut you down and say, well, I can't run my Scentsy business. One, work to find people who do want to do home parties and talk about how great a home party is, and 2, go out there and find a way to make it work. So I appreciate Joanne doing that. But the third thing she says is the most important thing I wanted to share with you. Listen to how she talks about her business. She says, running my own business has given me the confidence to reach for the stars and go out there and grab them. This year I was able to return to school and chase a career I have always been interested in. Without Scentsy, this would not have been possible. After just 1 short year, thanks to Scentsy, I will have a new career in the near future. I cannot wait to see what the future brings for Scentsy and I. What a great testimonial of the impact of Scentsy. Scentsy isn't just about bars and wax and warmers and layers, right? It's about people chasing their dreams. It's about someone like Joanne saying, after 1 year with Scentsy, I now have the opportunity to go back to school and chase the career I've always dreamed of. What a huge testimonial. As you are looking at recruiting, remember, people don't go to bed at night wondering about warmers and wax and stressing about that, unless you're already a consultant, and then maybe you do. But what people go to bed stressing about is, how can I pay my bills? How can I save for my child's education? How can I save for my own education? How can I create the opportunity? How can I create the confidence and the circumstances that allow me to chase my dreams? That's exactly what Scentsy did for Joanne. And so as she shares that message over and over again, you will find people who will connect with that message, who will want to run a business because of the impact it can have on them. Joanne, thank you so much for sharing that. Congratulations on the great party. What I want you to do is post below, what has Scentsy enabled you to do? When she says, without Scentsy this could not have been possible, what does Scentsy make possible for you? That's what you want to share with people. Share it below in the comments. Thanks. Have a great day. And remember, it's almost Rocktober, so as you talk about recruiting, this is a great time to go out there and share your Scentsy story, and let's rock October. Have a great day.